Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. You cannot see my face right now because I'm going to be doing some Premiere Pro tutorials. Haven't really done a whole lot of these with like the screen viewing, so just gonna try it out really, and we're gonna try and keep this under 10 minutes. But we're just gonna do some time or speed ramping. There's 3 different ways that I've found that you can do this. The first way on this first clip is going to be the cut and just the razor tool. Really easy. This is the only one that you can do it with audio. It will slow your audio down, which is kind of, if you're looking for that, then use this particular way. So select the razor tool. I'm currently in the editing tab. Also, by the way, if you slow down anything that is not 60 frames per second or higher, it's going to look very choppy. So make sure that you're shooting in 60 frames or higher. So let's pick a point here. Let's start there and end there, right there. Move these clips over, move that over. You're gonna right click on it. There's gonna be this long pull down tab of options. You're gonna select speed/duration. I don't know if you guys can see this because my screen sharing recording doesn't show everything. So select speed duration. There's going to be another little menu that pops up that shows speed percentage, duration of the clip, reverse, maintain audio pitch, and ripple edit shifting trailing clips. And then you can time interpolate that. But we're not going to touch that. We're just going to go down to 40% of the normal speed. And you can see that both the video and the audio were changed. And this is the clip now. Why don't we just slow that all down? Ooh, so cool. All right, second way to do this. I have my second clip here. Look, I also don't have the audio because these next 2 ways don't slow down the audio, so there's no point in showing that. Okay, so you're gonna go in your timeline. You're gonna go on this little scroll here on the right side of the timeline. Make sure that it's nice and big, nice and big. You're gonna see this little gray box on the left hand side of the file name. You're going to want to right click that and it will show you another pull down menu of motion, opacity, and time remapping. You're going to want to go to speed, which is under time remapping. And now we are adjusting for speed. So let's decide if you want to, let's go here. We're going to select the pen tool, put a marker in there. And why don't we just end it out right here? So this is going to be a relatively long video, but anyway, you're going to go back to your selection tool. Why don't we, these arrows, gray when they are not selected, blue when they are, is the amount that you're going to be ramping it. So the more I pull on these arrows, the more ramping is going to be done. So let's say I want to ramp very little here. So I'll ramp at the very beginning pretty quickly, and then I'll slowly ramp back to normal. Let's go down to 40%. Perfect. And then to smooth out our footage and our ramping, select the in or out of those ramping, and then you're gonna move the dial kind of curve over. If you can see this line is rather sharp, let's just smooth it out. Okay, now this is option number 2 for ramping. Ooh, so cool. All right, and then the last way we're gonna do it, we're gonna select your clip, go into the effects controls tab, and you'll have this menu here. Go down to the very bottom to time remapping and speed. And we're gonna kind of mess around with this one. So there's a little bit of a transition. So I'm gonna put it in 2 different points with 3 different speeds. So the first one, I'm gonna do the very beginning. You're gonna add a keyframe. I'm going to add another keyframe here as we go down, and then add a keyframe, or no, not add a keyframe, sorry. We'll cut that short. So we have 2 different points, but I have 3, it's cut into thirds right now. So I want to ramp here and ramp here. I'm going to go really fast at the very beginning, say 200-ish%. Then in the middle, slide it back down to 40. Why don't we ramp it a little more, because it's going to be really aggressive. And then why don't we do the same here? You can smooth out the ramping again. By rotating those dials. Cut it back a little bit, and then why don't we shoot this up to like 150, because the camera's already moving pretty quickly by that point. All right, so that's basically the same as technique number 2. It's just in a different part of the program. So you just go to effects controls, and it's a little bit more to deal with, but it's essentially the same thing. But this is technique number 3. So really fast to ramp, really slow to fast. So yeah, that is the 3 different ways that you can speed ramp your videos. Again, the first option is the only one that you can speed ramp the sound. And essentially you're not really speed ramping anything. You're just making something really from normal speed to slow to normal again. There's no like gradual into that. So if you have a clip that is really quick and high octane, very, very fast action, and then you slow it down and then cut again and then go to normal speed, it's going to be pretty jarring. But if that's kind of like what you're looking for with the audio slowing down, this is going to be the option for you. And then the second 2 are just kind of more for like tutorials, commercials, any sort of other videos really, because you actually have that ramping occurring from whatever speed you are doing to slowly and gradually going up or down to whatever speed you want it to end at. So yeah, that is going to be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe to the channel if that's something you want to do. And hopefully I will be doing more of these, maybe adding some more, some different angles as well, so that you guys can actually look at the office and whatever. But enjoy the rest of the day, and I will see you guys in the next one.